Because in church, we don't ask questions. The preacher get up there and dance. He tell you God love everybody. White Jesus. Put some money in the plot. Nobody asks like, Pastor, why do I put my damn money? Look, Sister Micah came up with some money. Because the pastor got her trained. She's like, you know what, let me go. I hit a word. But we ain't never asked, Pastor, why do I put money in the pot? Why? Where in the Bible it say that? But she's asked a good question. She said, how you know? We gonna show you. Read what you got.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates.
So the kingdom of heaven has 12 gates. Where did you see yourself on the sign, sis? Huh? Come on, sis. You come look through this side too, right here. Look at here. You want to give us what? No, just give us 2 minutes of your time and you keep your money, right? Because we all work up here. We make our own money. I want you to give us 2 minutes of your time, right? Listen to this. Read what you got. Read it again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 12. It had a wall great and high.
It's talking about the kingdom of heaven. Don't you want to go to heaven? There's a song, I just want to go to heaven. Right? Read it.
It had 12 gates.
Now, all my life, I thought the kingdom of heaven had one big pearly gate, right? That's what I always seen.
Okay.
But the Bible said it got how many? Read it again.
And had 12 gates.
How many? It's 12 of them. I wonder why it's 12. Read.
And at the gates, 12 angels.
In front of each gate is a big black angel. Big bouncers. You ever see the bouncers at the club?
Yeah.
They bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go in this gate if this gate don't belong to you. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And names written thereon.
And on each gate, it's a name on each gate. One name on this gate. One name on this gate. One name. What are these names? Read it for me.
Which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
He said on each gate is a name of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Who are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel? You gonna find out. That's why I gave you 2 minutes. Look at this sign right here. These are the 12 tribes of Israel today. On the left, on your left side is your biblical tribe name. What's it gonna say on the gate? And then on your right side is the names they gave us in slavery, colonization, and when the so-called European conquered the earth. Where do you see yourself, sis? On this sign here. You at the top. The tribe of Judah. The main tribe is Jesus, right? Now you gotta ask yourself, why is that even important? Give me Matthew 20:15. Why is that even important? Why is it even important? Why? Because one, it said, you can't go in the gate. Look, you can't go in Reuben gate. You can't go in Ephraim gate. Someone, angel, let me in. He gonna be like, oh, who goes there? You gotta go through the tribe of Judah gate, right? But let me show you why it's important to know who Israel is. Read what you got.
Yep. Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
You believe in Jesus, right, sis? What color is Jesus?
Black.
Black. Blackity black. All praises, right? Listen to what Jesus said. Listen to what he said. Read.
For he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
The Bible says Jesus, he told the people, I'm only come for these lost sheep.
That's right.
Why is we lost? Because we don't even know who he is. For example, I asked you, now I just told you an Israelite, right? You were Israel. In your mind, you should be like, how do you know? Right? That's the first thing you should say. How do I know? But you ain't asked me. Oh, that's a good question. I'm so glad you asked that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 20. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and no, start at 1. Deuteronomy 1:1. Start there. Right? Now listen good. I'm gonna show you how I know. What's your name, sis? Sister Micah. That's a good name right there. It's a biblical name too. And I'm gonna show you too. What we showing Sister Micah is that our people, we the true 12 tribes of Israel that the Bible speaks to us.
That's right.
Sister Micah asked a good question. She said, how you know? That's a good question. Because in church, we don't ask questions. The preacher get up there and dance. He tell you God love everybody. White Jesus. Put some money in the plot. Nobody asks like, Pastor, why do I put my damn money? Look, Sister Micah came up with some money. Because the pastor got her trained. She's like, you know what, let me go.
I hit a word.
But we didn't ever ask Pastor, why do I put money in the pot? Why? Where in the Bible it say that? But she asked a good question. She said, how you know? We gonna show you. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
No, he spoke this to white folk.
All Israel.
Who was Moses speaking to? Israel. So let's see what Moses said. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So God told our people, if you listen to these commandments, y'all heard the story when he came down with the commandments. He said, you listen to these commandments, you will be on high above all the nations, every other nation on earth. Now, I'm going to ask you, this list of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are they above all people today?
Speak it out.
No. We in the hoods, the ghettos.
Right.
The Hispanics call it the burials, the slums, the North American, the so-called North American Indians, they own reservations. All that land been took it. So what happened?
We're being punished. God said, because you did not do what I told you to do, I'm going to punish you.
Man, subscribe,
And you see
like,
that happening, right?
comment. Are you guys
starting
in
to believe a little
Detroit?
bit more?
We here to stay.
Now, one of the reasons
He said if we listen, we're going to be blessed. Let's listen to the flip side. Verse 15.
Verse 15.
But, so you're going to be blessed if you listen. But, read.
It shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't listen to God, if you don't keep these commandments, what's going to happen?
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
These what?
curses,
These what?
curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it's a clear deal that God gave to his chosen people. Y'all listen, blessings. Y'all don't listen, is what? Curses. So I want y'all to think back through American history. Just American history.
Yeah.
Black people's place in society.
You know,
It is due to a curse. And it's been in the Bible the whole time. But the pastors, they don't tell you. They rather say, Sister Michael, go ahead, give your tithes. Give your tithes. But they won't tell you what black people been going through all these years is due to a curse from God.
that's right.
I'm going to show you. Give me verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
In every city throughout America, Detroit, New York, we just went down to Jackson, Mississippi, where a brother was decapitated by a lynch mob. Brother Rasheem Carter was decapitated, and they cut his skull off and took his brain out. Look it up. This happened down in Mississippi. 50 years prior, you had Emmett Till, who was beat by a lynch mob down there in Mississippi. These things go out through all the cities of America. These things go on. Read on.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shall you be in the field. On the plantation, you had thousands of slaves, maybe 5 white men. Forced us to pick cotton, forced us to pick tobacco, forced us to pick sugar cane.
Right.
This went down in the plantations of America,
right.
as well as the West Indies and throughout the whole world.
That's right.
Why? This is due to a curse for our disobedience to God's commandment. Because he set it up for us to rule everything. Black people always say, we used to be kings.
Can I give somebody my information?
Yeah, get your good. We used to be kings. We used to be this and that. That's what black people always say. But the Bible tells you. You read the book of Kings. You read about King David. That's a black man. King Solomon, black man. King Jeroboam, Jeroham, all these men, Jeroboam, all these men that you read about, these are kings that was black men.
That's right.
But due to our disobedience, a curse came upon us. Let's read through more proof text, as they like to say, proof text, proving that the Israelites, or Hebrews as some people know them, are our people. Give me verse 45. Listen good. What's your name, bro? Brother Chris? Brother Brandon. Chris and Brandon, right? I want y'all to listen good, because this is historically proving we the chosen people. We the real Jews.
That's right.
Listen good. Read. And this ain't anti-Semitic.
Yeah, I know.
You feel what I'm saying? Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
It said all these curses gonna overtake you and pursue you until we be destroyed. So black people ain't like, oh, I'm gonna get out of Detroit. It's bad for me in Detroit. I'm gonna go down to LA. Then you run into the gang culture. That's a curse. You say, I'm gonna leave there. I'm gonna go down to Texas. Then you run into the mobs, the oil plantation where we curse. Everywhere we go, these curses is following our people. You feel what I'm saying? Read them.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Why this happen, Brandon?
Disobedience.
For disobedience. Absolutely. For disobedience. Read.
To keep his commandments and his statutes.
And what?
And his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
The Bible says these curses is upon our people for a sign. The only way we can identify who the chosen people is with the signs. You know, right now you on Grand River and Greenfield. Why? How you know that? Because it's a sign right there. You know which one Little Caesars and which one the Beauty Supply. You like, all right, it ain't you ain't decisive because the sign there. It's the same thing about the chosen people. Whoever going through these curses,
When I rode past, I knew who it was by y'all fringes and y'all colors. I'm familiar. That's why I spent all the way around the block.
all praises.
Just
So you been watching us?
I've known of y'all for a long time. I'm
So,
well aware.
okay, you well aware. So when you gonna come on in? When you gonna join us?
Right. I'm a part of y'all by spirit and blood.
We gonna deal with that.
Just because I got on
Wait,
these clothes,
we gonna deal. Wait. I'm
just
with
because I
you.
got on these clothes does not make me a Gentile.
Wait. I never said that. I ain't never said that. Now, brother Brandon, right? No, you Chris. That's Brandon. I'm sorry, brother Chris. Be with me. You know a little bit, right? I want to catch this brother up to speed before we get to where you at.
Little about a lot.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because I can identify y'all by bywords and all of that, but I'm
Brother.
not.
Brother Chris, right?
Yeah.
We got to bring him up to your level. You already at a level up here. We got to bring everybody up there. Then we going to deal with you, okay?
I'm here with him.
All right, good. All praise. Listen good.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
These curses upon our seed forever. So the same stuff your grandfather, your father went through, we go through the same stuff. The same oppression. The same, you got to work 9 to 5. You got to work for this white man that you know more than this guy. But he got to be your supervisor. You watch your mother struggle and provide food, put food and stuff on the table. These is curses that our people went through. Read them.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Because we didn't want to listen to God. Even to this day, our people don't want to listen to God. You got certain people who tell you ain't got to keep these commandments. You ain't got to listen to what God say. But the reason black people is in the predicament we is today is because we don't listen. I'm going to show you. Give me verse 68. Give me verse 68. How you doing, sister? What we proving right now is that you one of God's chosen people. You one of God's precious designs, right? Did you know that? You know who the Israelites are? Kind of, sort of. Okay, I'm with you. Give me verse 68. Because there's a spirit on y'all. Because it's cold out here. Y'all still stay out here. I mean, that's the spirit of God.
That's right.
Listen to this, verse 68. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now remember, the Lord is speaking to the children of Israel, right? You with me, sis? And he said he gonna bring you into Egypt again. Are you familiar with the story of the Israelites coming out of Egypt? With Moses, he split the Red Sea. Yeah, you're familiar with that. The plagues that God put on Egypt, right? So after they come out, God tell them what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He said you're going back into Egypt. Did black people ever go into Egypt again? No. So Egypt has a meaning. I'm going to show you that. Give me that. You got the Exodus 20? You got to already be getting that. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2, right? We're going to show you Egypt has a meaning in the Bible, right? When you see the word Egypt, a lot of times it's talking about a landmass. Sometimes it's talking about something different. Let me show you. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What did God call Egypt? The house of what? Bondage. Right? So now go back to 68. Because this scripture right here proves who the real Jews is. Who the people that walked through the Red Sea with Moses. This scripture proves it. Listen good.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Into bondage. Read.
Again. With ships.
How?
With ships.
How did they go back into slavery?
With ships.
With ships. My question. Who on the planet Earth, now I want you to answer this, Chris, because I know you know. Who on the planet Earth went into slavery or into bondage on ships? Who? We the only people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the only people can identify with this curse right here.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.